Hi, my name is John Patrick Morgan. I'm about to tell you how to get over the past in minutes. Literally minutes, like 2 minutes. So this is the past, right? And then sometimes you think of the past, and then you're like, oh, that doesn't feel good. It makes me sad or mad, or I'm gonna get out of that. Oh, shit. And you try to get out of the past by moving away from it. I don't want to think about that. But the more you don't want to think about that, the more it's like, shit. The more it's there and the more it hurts, or the more it makes you sad. And it's painful and you don't like it. And so what do? Well, you know what to do with this thing, right? This finger trap. So I don't think it's PC to call it a Chinese finger trap. That probably wouldn't be. I don't know why it's called that. I guess I can guess. And actually, yeah, that's really fucked up. So let's not call it that. How do you get out of one of these? Well, you go in, right? You go in and that makes it loose. And that's how you get out. So you go in to get out. So if you want to get out of thinking of the past, you go in. But what do I mean by that? So when you're thinking of the past and you don't want to be, that's because you're having a feeling about the past that doesn't feel good, right? If you're like, I don't want to go into the past because it feels good, that's not what you mean. You know, I don't want to be stuck in the past that doesn't feel good. So how do I let go of that? Well, I have to go in. How do I go into the past? What does that mean? Well, first of all, you have to notice, you have to see what it means when you're trying to get away from the past, you're trying to get out of the past, you're thinking about other things, you're trying to not think about it, you're trying to resist it, you tell yourself you shouldn't think about it. That's actually doing this. So notice how you do that with your mind. Try to distract yourself. Tell yourself you shouldn't think it, or it's not good to think it. Try to distract yourself, which is a way of trying to disassociate from the experience you're having of the past, the feeling, most importantly, the feeling. You're trying not to feel the feeling. And so to go in would be to go into the feeling. So what does that mean? Okay, well, when you're experiencing the past, there's the thinking that you're having about the past, and there's the feeling that you're having about those thoughts. And the feeling is the thing that you want to go into. So how do you go into a feeling? Close your eyes and actually ask yourself, what is it that I'm feeling when I'm feeling this? Now that sounds like maybe a silly conceptual question, but if you actually just stay with it and consider what it means, what is it that I'm actually feeling when I'm feeling this way? What is the kinesthetic experience I'm having in my body when I have this emotion? You know, like where in my body do I feel this sadness? What does sadness actually feel like? How do I know I'm feeling this? Like when you go to the doctor, it's like, what's your symptom? I'm sick. Like, oh, what's going on? Well, my throat hurts. Well, whereabouts? So here. Well, what kind? It kind of burns, like here. Okay, now we're getting somewhere, right? And so where do you actually feel this? Is your heart aching? Is your belly turning? And what is that turning like? Actually put your attention on the feeling. Get specific with the quality of that feeling. Bring your attention to the location of it. Is it moving? Is it hot? Is it cold? Is it big? Is it small? Is it pulsing? Is it steady? Actually look at it. And the more you bring an intensity of observation to the actual kinesthetic experience of the feeling, paradoxically, you're going into it will start to dissolve it. You see, bringing attention to a feeling actually makes it move away. It's ignoring a feeling or trying to disassociate from a feeling or staying in the thinking that's connected to a feeling instead of the feeling itself that actually sustains the feeling in the body. If you bring attention, exquisite attention and observation to the actual feeling, it will move and it will dissolve. You can help this process along while bringing attention by breathing. So if you can breathe deeply in the act of bringing exquisite awareness and attention to the details of what you actually feel, that will dissolve the feeling even more effectively and even faster. Now, if you put attention on the desire to dissolve the feeling while trying to pay attention at the same time to the feeling, that's like being in a conversation with somebody and trying to pay attention to them while at the same time trying to hope that if by paying attention to them to get some outcome. You're actually not fully just paying attention to them. So I actually want you to give all of your attention to paying attention to the feeling. A little bit on breath, but the rest just on feeling. Let go of the idea of dissolving it and just allow that to happen as a byproduct of your commitment to your, use curiosity. Let curiosity be the thing that has you be willing to, I'm gonna get out. What would it be like if I were just to go in? What would that feel like just to go in, just to feel that? What can I feel? What is this feeling actually like? What's it made up of? What happens to it when I just watch it with equanimity, without judgment, with just interest and curiosity? And I think you'll find that the more you feel a feeling, the harder it is to find it because it starts to move away. So freedom can come through attention alone. If you get stuck thinking about the past, go in. Joseph Campbell, the great mythologist, sums this whole experience that I'm talking about up by saying the cave you fear to enter holds the treasure you seek. That pain that we have, the freedom from it, is actually in it. Go into the feeling. Feel it more fully than you ever have before, and it will move away, it will dissolve. And you'll find out that there's not really a trap in the first place. There was nothing to be stuck to anyways. If this is inspiring or interesting to you, especially after you practice it, I'd love to share more with you. I've got hundreds of videos that you can watch on my YouTube channel, or follow me on Facebook or Instagram. And if you really want to dive in and learn, then I would highly suggest you join us in Creating School. We have a community on Facebook, and we've got loads of classes that are in our archive, and we do a live class every month where I teach deeply principles like this that can help you to create different experience of your reality so you can be more free, so you can experience more love for yourself and for others. And through that freedom and loving feeling, create a way of being in the world that is highly productive, powerful, and effective, so you can make loads of money, so you can have all the stuff that you want in your life, the relationships that you want. All of it, though, is founded on this kind of work about being free from circumstances, creating experience. Circumstances in the past, in the future, in the present, you can be free from that. It's all about going in. Anyway, thanks for watching. Much love to you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.